again, and welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. As you can see, we've got a new setup here, but my name is Luke Tatum. I react to music. I'm really glad that you are here choosing to spend a little bit of your valuable time with me listening to music. So, real quick, I'll take off this screen share and just show you this is my new setup. So, on what you will see is the left side is my old bookshelf, and I had a matching one. It used to be over there. I moved it over. And so behind me, you have more of like my gaming stuff. I've got a shelf for Metroid things and all kinds of stuff there. A bunch of other political books and history books and stuff on the side, kind of where I'm blocking. But yeah, a little bit more of my stuff. I'm going to try this display out. I've rearranged some other things in the room. So I appreciate y'all being with me as change these things around. But I don't want to talk too much. We're doing a request. It's not a donation request, but it's from one of the biggest supporters of the channel, honestly, and that is Floridabelle. Floridabelle, thank you very much for always being here, especially on all the Opeth stuff. I'm going to turn on this little box again. As you can see, we are about to do a song from the artist Omnerod. The song is called Magnets, and it is from their album The Amensal Rise, which came out in 2023. Now, the Amensal Rise, I thought, I don't know what that word means, so I looked it up. Amensal is a type of relationship. You imagine a symbiotic relationship where, you know, an animal and a plant, or a animal and another animal, or whatever, some kind of relationship between organisms where you think of symbiotic as being neither one of them are harmed. So this is a type of relationship where one of the organisms is not harmed, but the other one is. And so the Amensal Rise conjures for me things like political machinations, you know, cutthroat advancement within a business organization, politics, things like that, you know, harming others as you rise. I don't know if that's what's going on in this album. I've never heard of the band before, and I'm excited to check it out. Floridabelle suggests that I will enjoy it, so I'm sure she's probably right. She's heard a lot of these reactions. But let's get into it before I talk all day. And this is, again, Omnerod Magnets. Let's go. Kind of like almost a coffee stain, sort of an art style here. That washed out watercolory kind of effect. Oh, and I do have lyrics pulled up. Let me get those. Oh, that's a long note. Ooh, okay. Lots to talk about. The beginning portion there, before the vocals even came in, you have this kind of, with the guitar, you know, kind of doing its wailing thing. You kind of have this anticipatory nature to the way that the song is structured. It's kind of like it's swelling and it wants to get to the next downbeat, and it's kind of stretched out, elongated, you know, whole notes or dotted whole notes, you know, kind of like, or maybe dotted half notes, but long notes, you know, long guitar, sustained notes, and it's just kind of, there we go. There's another beat, you know, and so very interesting. Obviously quite heavy. The vocalist surprised me. I Don't know exactly what I expected, but he's got a very clean sounding vocal. But it seems like he's got that sort of growling kind of tonality that he can bring in. And so I'm definitely hearing that on that long sustained note. As far as the lyrics so far, I don't think he's really said much. Ravage my innocence, make me pay. And then I think the long note was pay, just saying the word pay. And so we'll see where the song goes as far as content, but very interesting. The drummer is changing up fill patterns and stuff all over the place. There's a lot of subdivision changes within different beats, and it's quite interesting. So far, I dig it. Back it up a little bit. We'll probably catch in the middle of that note. I don't know where it started. More of like a thrashy kind of a thing here. Yeah, a lot of changes, a lot of shifting of how we're subdividing the beat. It's basically 4/4. It's just there's a lot of changes of the subdivision. You might even say each individual beat is like, oh, it's in 3, oh, it's in 4, you know. Very dissonant vocals. I kind of like that. I really do like that. That kind of going on there in the guitar. It feels juxtaposed to a lot of what else is going on in the song. As far as the lyrics, I'm way behind. I couldn't understand basically a word of it. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty intense. It's pretty powerful lyrically. We have this line, at least we are sailing over the seas of granite, ambassadors of tar. Now take your leave and let our lives unwind like clockwork. Let my life unwind. And so it conjures this kind of longing for death kind of a thing going on here. Open the gates, paint us all gray. Open the gates, help us mutate. I don't know what that would be alluding to, but it's very intense. It's very heavy. It's hard to keep track of, and that's probably intentional. It's this ever shifting subdivision that I've mentioned, but it keeps you from having a firm footing in the song. Like, yeah, if you just feel it as 4/4, there is that, but that's not really how the song lands, and you're missing all the subtext if you divide it like that. So, I want to keep listening. It's pretty good. The drummer's excellent. Ooh. This reminds me very much of Leprous, Nighttime Disguise. I think that's the right song. Okay, so you've got this kind of, the guitar picked up that rhythmic bit, the normalize, kind of replicating that. Probably be very fun to watch the drummer play. I would think. Very kind of an interesting texture here. It's again a little bit dissonant. Thick. There's a lot of things happening. It's very Opeth in that way. I like these cleaner vocals here. I'll back it up and we'll try to catch this. I was just thinking about the timing. And so again, I kind of feel like the song is in 4/4, but right here I hear it as 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, like a 5 pattern. There's a 3 and then a 5 section. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. I'll back it up a little bit, but yeah, I like it. I like that. It's a lot of different grooves, a lot of movement from pattern to pattern, a lot of just stark transitions, and I mean the playing is definitely there. So overall, this is good, very good. Yeah, it is. 1 2 3 4 5 3 4 1 2 4 1 2 3 4 It's just either one. Some additional instruments in there. A little bit of a chorus. Like a beeping of a monitor in a hospital. very quite high guitar notes. A lot of intense conflict. Yeah, this guy's got great vocal range. I thought the song was going to be over by now. This is an intense outro. Yeah, that whole synth thing in the back, like I didn't even pick up on that. Maybe it was the same thing as earlier. Very cool. Very cool. Very interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of this band. That I didn't talk about the lyrics very much. Without aim, I'm half the man I could be. Blame the virus inside of me, breaking my defenses, altering my senses. Fame will not be the remedy. It's I don't know. I was focused so much on the music in this one. I feel like it could be an impulse to power, but it's a recognition that that impulse to power is a corrupting effect, and that fame will not be the remedy. So, in other words, rising, doing this Amensal rise through to power, and harming others in the process is not a path that will cure whatever these troubles of this individual are. I mean, the song is called Magnets. It mentions magnets in a line here. Magnets channeling my temper. Magnets dancing and swirling without aim. I don't quite know. I mean, maybe he's magnetically attracted to, or she, whoever the protagonist is, being magnetically attracted to, situations that bring anger and to find power and latch onto it, something like that. I could be misreading this completely. I consider that to be fairly likely, but it's obviously pretty intense. There's a lot of destructiveness in this song. Great sound though, very, very thick, full, thrashy. I mean, I enjoyed the heck out of it. So, Floridabelle, thank you very much. It was excellent, excellent suggestion. And always open to hearing more from a band unless I just absolutely hate it on a first listen, right? So definitely open to more of these guys. And that was a blast. So thank you all for being here. Thanks for watching this little reaction. Let's see. I have time to do one or two more and get some things ready for this next week. I know y'all see it at a different time frame than I record it. But yeah, so I've got some more content coming. I'll have another video linked at the very end that you can check out, so look out for that. It's going to be a good one, I can already tell you. And if you want to support the channel, there are two good ways to do that. They're right here. Buy Me a Coffee and Paragraph. They work two different ways. They're two different platforms. Check them out if you're interested in supporting the show. Until next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.